Hey Shift community, welcome back. It is the end of 2024 and almost 2025, and today's video is all about my top strategies to make 2025 your healthiest year ever. Okay, tip number one is as we're planning for 2025, I want you to think about your goals. Yes, in the long game, but what are the small, simple things that you can do to start with? I actually want you to think about starting with something smaller than you think will make a difference. Why? Because we know, based upon James Clear's Atomic Habits, if we do one thing a day for the entire year, just 1 minute or one moment, one new habit, we can achieve almost a 40% change by the end of the year. So rather than start big and not make it, I want you to think about starting small, much smaller than you think, and being consistent. Okay, tip number two is choose something that you are excited about. Not something that you see on the internet or on TikTok or Instagram, but something that actually makes you excited. Why? Because as we are trying to achieve new goals, we want to actually have fun. So if there's a type of exercise that you've always wanted to try, do it. Make that your priority no matter what anyone tells you. Same thing related to nutrition. Maybe there's a cuisine, a fun kitchen gadget, whatever it is, find something that makes you excited and actually start with that idea first. All right, tip number three, I think this one cannot be said enough, but is track. You can do tracking of your fitness and wellness habits in so many different ways. From your Apple Watch, if you watch your rings or the number of steps, or you can actually look at something like tracking your nutrition or another habit like breath work, sleep, whatever that may be. But what's great about tracking is when we track, not only do we see success, but we also get that great hit of dopamine, which drives us forward to continue these habits. So you can do something as simple as putting a calendar on your fridge and doing an X for every single day this month, or doing something more substantial like tracking one nutrient in, say, a fitness or nutrition tracker like Chronometer. But whatever it is, track and set that goal for one entire month. Okay, tip number four is about finding an accountability partner or group. I know that a lot of times we're really motivated in the beginning. However, having people to not only report our wins, but also keep us accountable is a huge thing when we're trying to achieve success, because not every day we feel like it. So a big piece of Shift is the community that we're building online and through our Shift program. But in that way of having a driven community, we may not want to actually have something virtual. We may need something right in our backyard. So perhaps this is your spouse, a friend that you see on a regular basis, or a coworker, whoever it is. Build in that community so that you have an accountability partner, not only for your wins, but when you need a little bit of a nudge. All right, the last tip that I have is all about mindset. So again, as we're kind of wrapping up 2024 and thinking about 2025, this is the time of the year that we feel super optimistic. We think this is going to be the year we're going to make all of these changes. And I think that is so critical to thinking positively about 2025. But I also want you to think about your mindset as focusing on the small actions in front of you, and that those are the things that you can do. And again, thinking back to these top other four tips, think about bringing those in with that mindset every day. One key mindset strategy you can take is when you go in the mirror in the morning to brush your teeth, flip on that light, look yourself in the eyes and the mirror and just tell yourself it's going to be a great day. You got this, and it's going to be a great year in 2025. Don't forget to subscribe, add comments or likes, and we look forward to seeing you in 2025.